Hey guys, I'm John with NV Property Solutions, and in this video I'm going to be showing you, actually telling you about how to understand the foreclosure process right here in Nevada. So that way, if you are in foreclosure or you've got behind in payments and stuff like that and foreclosure is looming, you'll definitely want to understand how foreclosure works and yeah, all that. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. And if you find this video informative, please give it a like and share it with all your friends and stuff like that, especially anyone that you might know that might be going through foreclosure. Or throw a comment down there saying why you don't like it, or whatever. In any case, let's just go ahead and get started. And understanding the foreclosure process right here in Reno, Nevada, and even the surrounding area. So, what the heck is foreclosure? So foreclosure is it's a legal process that the lender uses to take back the property or take back property securing a loan, generally after the borrower stops making payments. So essentially, what that means, if you don't pay, you don't stay. So if you have missed a couple of payments, generally they're not going to come after you. But if you missed, I believe it's three or more payments, then they start the foreclosure process. So um, if you are in that situation where you are they've already started the foreclosure process, usually they'll send out a letter telling you that you're in default and so on and so forth. But um, for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna walk you through all that. Um, the basic stages of foreclosure is when here in Nevada we have they'll do a notice of default, and then you'll have a redemption period, and then shortly thereafter, if you fail to make the redemption period, they'll do a notice of sale. At the notice of sale, you actually can buy your house back here in Nevada. And all you have to do is just pay off the loan balance, or even win the auction, and you can have your house back, assuming if you have the money to do that in the first place. But if you're already in foreclosure, chances are that's highly unlikely, but you never know. It is possible. So you can actually do that if you have the money, but if you don't, then it's gone forever. But anyway, so with a notice of default, what happens is what they'll do is they'll send it out in the mail. It's usually a certified mail, and they will let you know that your house is, or you're behind in payments. During that time, they'll actually sometimes they do a notice of list pendants. I believe I pronounced that right. But in any case, what it is it's basically a lawsuit saying, "Hey, we want our money, and you have all that. You have a certain period of time to pay it back. If you don't, then we're going to file foreclosure on you." Sometimes, when you're in that situation, what you can do is you can file for bankruptcy, but you'll have to talk with a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, and I don't give you really any legal advice, but you want to talk to a lawyer about how you can make a payment program or repay the loan or something. Or you can also contact the lender directly and say, "Hey, what do I need to do?" And more often than not, they will try and call you on the phone. If you're just avoiding their phone calls, then obviously you're not wanting to talk to them. But in any case, if you do decide you want to do something like that, is you have to set up a repayment program or repayment plan. Sorry, I'm stumbling over that for whatever reason. But you'll just want to make sure that you can repay it, especially if you file for foreclosure, or not for foreclosure, but bankruptcy. So if you're going to do that, then obviously speak with a lawyer. Now, say if you don't want to do that, or you don't want you already decided you aren't going to let the house go, the next step is they'll file notice of default, telling you exactly how much you owe normally, or how much you're behind in, and they'll have steps of what you can do. If you choose to take those steps, then obviously take them, and get in touch with your lender. But if you're not, then obviously the next step would be notice of sale, which is an auction type of thing. And after the home is auctioned, sometimes the foreclosure company will give you a little bit of time to stay in the house, but also it might also be up to the person that buys the house. So say if you're living in the house at the time of foreclosure, it gets sold, and then the new buyer or the new owner tells you basically you got to go. You probably have to go. I mean, unless the sheriff's department will come out and probably evict you and all that. But that's that's the whole process of a foreclosure. Usually the days are from the time frame is, so from the time that you stop paying, say it's about 3 to 6 months, and then when they file a notice of list pendants, that's usually I want to say it's 21 days, I believe. If it's wrong, I will if I'm wrong, I'll definitely give you an update in the comment section below. And then from between notice of list pendants to the notice of default to the redemption period, and notice of sale, they will spell it out in the notice of default. But usually it's about 3 months, roughly. That whole time is usually a redemption period, and then sometimes they even might give you an extra time frame after that, like an additional redemption period. Maybe your bank is like, hey, we want to help you, we want to keep you in the house. Because I mean, if you really think about it, the bank wants their money, and they want to do everything they can to help you out to stay in the house so they can keep getting paid. And then if once that happens, then they'll set a date for the notice of sale, and usually you'll get another letter from either the county. The county will send you a letter saying what time the auction date is and time, or the bank will send that out saying, hey, we're going to sell the property, and here's the date. And then say if the new owner gives you time to get out, they might serve you with an eviction notice. And then say if you still refuse to get out, then obviously the sheriff department is going to come down and evict you that way, and that's no fun. Anyway, I hope this video helped you out understanding the whole foreclosure process. If you need help with anything and you don't understand anything, feel free to give me a call at any time. My phone number is 775-391-5236, or check out my website, which is nvpropertysolutions.com, and there you can learn more about the foreclosure process. And also while you're there, you can fill out the form and get some help, and I'll even talk with you personally on figuring out exactly what you can do if selling it to a cash buyer is right for you, or selling it with a real estate agent, or figuring out the best course of action for your foreclosure and how to deal with it. In any case, I hope this video helped out. If it did, great. If it didn't, no big deal. And please comment down below why it didn't help you out. Anyway, in any case, I hope to see you in the next video. And other than that, you have yourself a great rest of your day. Take care.